I admit that about 3 years ago, I had interest in the Emma Watsons for several months. I don't think that it was even a year, but only several months, and I never dated them, and I never even met them. I only had interest in them for several months. And since then, that thing that stimulates my feet wants to bind me to them. And it seems like it wants to bind me to them forever. Just because of a several months interest. Even though I never dated them and never met them, not to mention marrying them. Just several months interest, that's it. Just because of that I have to be bound to them to the rest of my life. The reason I'm making this video is because of something that severely upset me. That I was on my bed thinking about something called 80s. And 80s, it's something that that will probably take me like 50 to 100 years to achieve. It's a very, very long term proposition. I was laying on bed and admiring the 80s. And when I was doing that, that thing was stimulating the outer edges of my feet. And then I went to the UN website to complain. And what is the number that it wrote to me? It wrote to me 80. Admitting that it was stimulating my feet for the number 80. Reminding you that it is something that would take me anywhere between 50 to 100 years to achieve. So a 100 years to achieve achievement is tied to Emma Watson just because of several months' interest? Does it make any sense? Just because of that, a 100 years achievement is tied to them? Why? It's ridiculous. Just because of several months' interest, just because of that. How ridiculous can it be?